This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Persib Bandung need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Lobbed in behind. That has not gone well. Now a droll. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Rashford. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now, can they get him away? Olise. Looking to play him in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Modric. And this is Shevchenko. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Ferran Torres. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Camavinga. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Can he finish? We've got a goal! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured. Now it's Rashford. Shevchenko. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Shevchenko! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Van Dijk. Germany are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fernandes. Modric. He's looking wide. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rashford. And this is Messi. Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in! Drive, determination, perhaps destiny. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his... And the finish! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Has a look and plays it forward. Modric. And this is Messi. He's got away. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He won't be happy with that one. Raul knocks it into space. Camavinga played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ferran Torres
has been indicated.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ake. Modric. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Persib Bandung are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Have your entry tickets at hand.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Back on the way then. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, what has happened here? Camavinga. And he is deftly away. Searching pass he's played there. Van Basten. And it's Modric. This might spell danger. And that was very necessary. Persib Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. There's the header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gerrard. Neymar. Olise wants to run onto this. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Rashford, played out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk plays it all the way forward. Neymar. Alonso. Van Basten. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Xavi Alonso has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. It's Rashford! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. There's the crossfield ball. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Sylvestre clears without hesitation. Can he get on the... There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice-looking ball. Great, he's had a shot! It's in! Have they done it now? Could this be the final push towards the ultimate goal?
Well, they clearly fancy their chances now of winning this. A lead at this time that really seems to have re-energised them.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nicely worked. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Bandung clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Neymar. It's Neymar! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Substitution for Germany, number 8.
Germany choosing to make the first change.
Number 7, Raoul. Number 18.
And this is Van Basten. And he's found a way past. Oh, shooting chance!
Number 10.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Van Basten was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Number 3,
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Sane. Number 6, Stojkovic.
Ake promptly onto that, and that is that. Persib Bandung are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of it. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Shevchenko really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Kamavinga! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Kamavinga really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard. And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here. Sané. Ball is over the line. And it's Sané. Shevchenko, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
6 added minutes
Still
has
best.
been indicated.
That pass isn't the best. And he welcomes it in. Rashford gets flagged offside. Gerrard.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. That's tidy. There's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone route one. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. And that is as far as it goes. Persib Bandung have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please make sure to watch the screen for
So
an
what do you take
information
away from it all,
bulletin
Jim?
from the regional
Persib
police
Bandung?
department.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new legends will
everybody,
be
and
written.
welcome to
It is
today's
time to
match.
turn the page. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And that is well cleared. Knocks it out wide. Threads one in. He's through here. He's in one-on-one. Ferran Torres! Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space. Now it's Messi. Now it's come to nothing. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi, and Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Opts to play it back. And that was very necessary. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Has to go back here. Deftly away. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's gone loose. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's gone backward here. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Persib Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Shoots! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Shevchenko finds himself offside. Fernandez. And here's Shevchenko. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's intervened well there. Persib Bandung are behind here, despite their domination of possession. But it's Rashford. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Camavinga. Look at the space here. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Messi. There's the shot! And no mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Persib Bandung restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's been played through. He's got away. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a searching pass. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Al Hilal leading now. Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there.
2 added minutes has
And
been
he lines up
indicated.
across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played through into space. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot could be on. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is indeed the final act. Persib Bandung are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Back on the way then.
Persib Bandung clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! Goal! Al Hilal! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric running with intent.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Camavinga. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No luck with that dink over the top. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Looking to play him in. That's really well manoeuvred. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Goal! Al Hilal! And they're back in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you...
And the shots!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Shevchenko, looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. 75 minutes played. Now it's Camavinga. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. And the difference is still one, but only just.
Fernandez really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And it's Shevchenko. And here's Messi. Out for a throw. That's cause for mild irritation.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field, number 5, Ferran Torres.
It's a poor throw
Number
that, picked
20,
off with relative ease.
Number 6, De Bruyne. Number
It's a
7,
sharp little ball here.
Schlotterbeck.
Terrific effort!
Number 8.
No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Number 17, Park Ji-sung. Number 14, Murillo.
Quality ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Shevchenko. Chance! Harmlessly behind. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been
Shevchenko.
indicated.
Caught offside that time. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, how will we look
Please
back
make
on that?
sure to
Well,
watch the
Peter,
screen
this
for
was
an
probably
information
more
bulletin
slugfest
from the
than
regional
a
police
game of
department.
football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So hello and welcome one and all to the chills and hopefully the thrills of this snowy evening. Teams here passionately supported, but this is going to be a testing evening. The conditions will require of them something just a little bit more. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here. And it's all... And he shoots! It's there! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Decent chance! And no mistake. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good take in a good area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Brandt. Zielinski. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. He's having a shot! 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. And the through ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Sabitzer. Bayer. Ferran Torres, looking to add to his goal. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ryerson. It's Camavinga. Silvestre.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Sabitzer. Bayer. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Anton pokes it out wide. Bayer. It's Sabitzer. And it's Brandt. Ferran Torres.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Camavinga. 30 minutes gone. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Zielinski! Nearly, but not quite. Well, there's the clearance. Tries to pass it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Brandt. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. And he was quick to react. Ryerson. Brandt. Oh, no joy this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? And Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Delivered a terrific effort. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Persib Bandung find a position of real strength now. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Lovely feet. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So a temporary halt to the action. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Persib Bandung will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And we get things going again. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in here. Played it again. Brilliantly cut out. Zielinski. Alexander-Arnold. Zielinski. Picked out brilliantly. Ryerson. And Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Ryerson. It's Sabitzer. Van Dijk gets it away. Silvestre. Looking to play him in. Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Camavinga. Skims one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Camavinga being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Ferran Torres! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
After 58 minutes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That has been slung wide.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Almost an hour gone. Schlotterbeck. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Bayer. And Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ferran Torres. Stood up well to him there. Well timed, excellent interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zielinski makes a dash for it. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And a shot! And that is faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Brandt. Plays a sharp little ball here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Showing good feet. Cross from Brandt. Oh, good effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Number 20,
Borussia Dortmund still making a fight of this. Now it's Fabio Silva. Aims beyond the defence. That ball looks a good one. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And that has been cleared. Out towards the flank. Crosses it in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Flashes it across. Ryerson. And it's Brandt. Now it's Brandt. Tries to play it. Can he finish? Great football, shot and save. They've played it short.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Pitches it off him. There will be a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. And he's gone backward here. Swings in a header! Goal! And they are right back within touch. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So could they be onto something here? Turns back here, probably the best option. Silvestre. Great vision. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Camavinga gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that will be it. Persib Bandung can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Ferran Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Persib Bandung definitely impressing me here. Especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind. This has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.